Stepping on stage is more than just a tan, a trimmed look, crowd cheering, shiny trophies, and big smiles. It's the culmination of 20 weeks of hard work, overcoming tough days and sleepless nights. Days you were so exhausted, hungry, and tired, but you kept on going. You had a vision, a dream, to step on stage that meant more to you than any of your thousands of reasons to quit. A life of weighing your food, living on your scale. This is the celebration. Welcome to show day.
Good morning. It is officially show day, the day I've been waiting for. Like, since I started working out, I always had this dream of maybe one day to be stepping on stage. I've been working toward this journey actively for like 3.5 years, and for 1 year I've had this date in mind. For 20 weeks I've had this diet ongoing, so now it's happening. It's finally here. Let's go. The day was finally here. The show had begun. And to introduce the show, the athletes, and just get everything started, the organizations and the leader, Daniel Risgaard, who I have to give a lot of credit to for doing this stunt, they started by introducing bodybuilding, telling a short story how it began and how we got to the place we are today. And then we had all the athletes walk in across the stage. So you have the chance to just feel the crowd, feel the stage, watch the entire thing before you actually have to step on stage and actually perform. Because usually you'll just get shoved in like piggies in a slaughterhouse and you barely get to enjoy the moment. It's just about getting all the categories, all the athletes in, follow the time schedule and all that shit. So even though this took up a certain amount of time for the show, but they actually invested time for the athletes to be more comfortable, to engage the audience, to actually like build on this movement, because natural bodybuilding is such a small sport compared to the untested, and there is a reason why this Danish federation is the fastest growing federation in the entire world right now. So massive credit for you guys to put on with the show and make all these small things for us athletes. It made a massive change. You could feel the stress just go down a little bit. People were a little more happy, a little more relaxed now they've actually filled the stage, and now they're just excited to get back there and perform.
It's the calm before the storm.
So as the show progresses, more categories get completed. Athletes come backstage with the medals, with the trophies. Some are crying, some are smiling, some are just relieved that it's finally over and they did the difficult thing that they wanted to show themselves that they could do. And it's just such a crazy and weird experience. Some people are just laying, sleeping like zombies. Some people are eating, some people are talking like very anxiously at, what about my tan? I hope I didn't ruin the tan, because you just got this layer of tan on you, and if you ruin it, it's kind of bad. You have to go back and get it touched up and all that stuff. Some people are starting to pump up, and it's just such a weird feeling because people are so happy but also so anxious, and the energy is so tense. You meet people you have only spoken to on the internet, on Instagram. Now you finally meet them in real life, and it's just this culmination of happiness and anxiety, and it's just a weird special feeling, but it kind of builds up the mood, the intentions before going on stage. So the day progressed, a lot of categories, a lot of athletes, and it started to decrease the amount of people who were in the backstage because people were finished and people drove home. I was just lucky to be the final and very last category to enter the stage. So I've been laying in the back for so many hours, and now I had built up a lot of tension, of excitement, and I just did my best to just meditate and relax, because stress is the worst thing you want. You just want to stay calm, enjoy the movement, and just be present, both for your mental but also for your performance.
So yeah, earlier we just had a few meals with some rice cakes, then I had like a cheeseburger from McDonald's and some fries, and holy shit, ketchup with actual sugar. It tastes freaking amazing. It's crazy.
It's almost time for me to get on stage to finally show what I've been worked on for so many years. It was pumping up, it was seeing the other guys. You didn't know who you're competing against until you're in that room pumping up. Everybody just looking at each other. Some people are high-fiving each other, some people are making looks, and it's just a weird feeling. All the coaches standing there super proud, super focused, trying to get the best out of your body.
After 8 hours of laying in the back, just waiting for you to get on stage, the time had finally come. And at this point, everything was quite hectic. Here you can see the stage manager trying to tell us where to specifically walk in on the stage. Are you going right? Are you going left? Are you staying in the center? Because our group was quite big. And I remember this moment very vividly, because it was super stressing. One thing is, do I have my poses down? What about my pump? Do I have enough carbohydrates in my system to be full and be ready on stage? Because you don't want to fill up too much. Then you'll start sweating off the glaze, the tan. It's gonna look terrible on stage. But this is where everything just got a little bit chaotic, and you have to control your mind, take a deep breath, look at your coach, look at your friends, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I did all this work to get here. Now it's just time to relax, to showcase it all, and give it your best. So I was there, I took a deep breath, gave my coach a high five, and walked on stage. Going into this super important moment with your friends, screaming your name is just an incredible experience, because this is super important. This is the first look that the judges will take of all the athletes and categorize you into different groups, which will decide where you'll end up. Now this is the moment, the first call out. This is basically the top 5 in the judges' criteria who's gonna battle it out for first place. This is the most important part to get your name drawn into. If the noise from the audience or my big smile didn't make it obvious, this is very, very good. The first 3 names being called out are basically the 3 guys being compared for top 1, 2, and 3. And now it's time for the comparison round, where it all battles out. So at this point, they called away the top 3, which basically means that they figured out where they stand in the rankings for now, and they just want to compare number 4 and 5 with 6, 7, 8. So we were sent to the side. At this point, I was starting to cramp and was starting to get tired, so I took the chance. Whenever the judges were looking the other way, this is a little tip for you guys. Just take a little breather, and as soon as the judges look at your way again, just pretend to be setting up your pose again like nothing ever happened. And that way you can just get a few seconds of relaxing here and there.
So I just got off stage, and what an experience. That was so crazy. I almost got a cramp in my leg just posing for so long. We were 12 people, so that was quite a while, but what an experience. It was so much fun. I think in the top 3, maybe top 2, we'll see. But we'll have to wait and see, so I'll let you know when I know.
So this is the second and last part of the competition. This is the T-walk, where you get time on stage to show your package the best way possible. And if you don't think it's difficult to tense your entire body for so long, here you can see that I'm starting to sweat my glaze off on the back, which is not the best part, but it is what it is. The job was done, there was nothing else to do. I remember the sigh of relief of finally being done. There's no more I can do, it's out of my hands. Now it's just time to experience everything and just give back to the crowd who gave me so much energy and love throughout the entire day. And I really felt it from the first second I walked on stage. And it was just a feeling of gratitude and pride. And the promoter just wanted to give us this time to celebrate and just feel the moment and actually being present before walking off and not seeing the stage until next time.
Anden plads, mine damer og herrer, imens fysik middle class går til Oscar Nygaard.
Let's go, Oscar!
Øverst på skærmen, mine damer og herrer. Sådan, Oscar! 16 millioner! Så jeg
So I just got home. That was a long ass day. I got a second place, which I guess is pretty fine. It was so close between first and second. I was way more sharp, way more detailed in the front, and he had a little better condition in the back, and I guess the judges decided to go with the condition back. So a lot of people were like, this was a toss-up between you and him, and it could have been both ways, but it is what it is. I'm a bit disappointed. Like, I am the type of person who gives it everything. When I do something, it's 100%. I don't want to do anything like half. Either I do it or I don't. Like, I don't care if I don't do it 100%, I'm just not gonna care about it. And I put probably everything into this, and there's some small things that we could have changed. We had some discussions about should we go deeper, should we stay full on stage. Like, there's nothing about that, but it's a little sad sometimes that when you're so close to having the win, you're not enjoying a silver medal, even though like I beat like 11 other guys. Like, that's pretty good. So I guess it's a pretty decent first show. A first showing in this kind of sport, and I'm not sure what the future will bring, but now I just gonna chill, go to bed, get this shitty tan off me, and see what tomorrow will bring. But yeah, sometimes it's pretty sad that you can't just enjoy the good things in life. Like, but it's the same drive, that feeling to want to win, that gives you discipline, that forces you to improve, become better, and all that. It's also the thief of joy that's gonna take away the enjoyment of a good second place. But right now it feels kinda meh. But yeah, that's just the sport of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I didn't record as much as I wanted, but I was so focused. I just wanted to perform. I just wanted to win. I just wanted to win. Like, there's nothing else to say. But thank you so much, guys, for watching, and have a great day.